ready to trade in that snow shovel for a beach umbrella.
Yeah.
Today, we're diving into the dream of owning a little piece of paradise, Koh Samui real estate.
Koh Samui. It's more than just those picture-perfect beaches and turquoise waters, though.
Right.
There's a real market buzzing there, full of opportunities for those who, know how to navigate it.
Exactly. But before we get lost in daydreams of beachfront cocktails, we have to talk about Thailand's, well, famous land ownership laws. They can feel like a bit of a head scratcher for us non-Thais.
Yeah,
Right.
absolutely. That's where I come in. So let's just clear up the biggest misconception right away. As a foreigner, you can't fully own land in Thailand, Koh Samui included.
So no matter how much I fall in love with that island life, I can't actually, plant roots and own a piece of it.
It's a matter of balance, actually.
Yeah.
The law is designed to protect Thai ownership and prevent too much foreign control of the land. Think of it as preserving the cultural landscape while still welcoming investment. And just so you know, even marrying a Thai citizen doesn't automatically grant you land ownership rights.
Wow. That's a detail I bet most people wouldn't expect. So if foreigners can't directly own land, how does anyone get a piece of the Koh Samui property action?
That's where things get really interesting. There are three main ways foreigners can acquire property in Koh Samui. Each has its own set of rules and nuances, but they all offer a pathway to owning your slice of paradise.
All right, let's break down these options. I'm all ears. What's the first method?
First up, we have the Thai limited company route. Think of it like creating a company that acts as the legal owner of the property.
So I'd be the one calling the shots, but technically the property's held by this.
Exactly.
Makes sense. All right, what's behind door number 2?
Next, we have the 30 plus 30 plus 30 leasehold method. This one's all about securing the rights to a property for a good chunk of time, up to 90 years. 90 years on a tropical island. Now that's tempting. Is that as good as owning the land outright?
That's the million-dollar question, isn't it? While you own the building you put on the land, you're essentially leasing the land itself for that extended period.
So I could build my dream villa, but it's technically sitting on leased land.
Exactly. Those lease renewals offer a lot of control, but they do come with complexities. You need to be crystal clear on the terms, the potential for rent increases, and what happens if the landowner decides to sell down the line.
So not a path for the faint of heart, legally speaking.
Mhm.
All right, spill the beans. What's the final option?
The third method involves marrying a Thai citizen.
Okay, so maybe not as simple as saying I do on a whim.
Yeah.
And realistically, marrying for real estate is probably not in the cards for most people. You're absolutely right. Besides, this path comes with its own set of legal intricacies. The property falls under the Thai spouse's name, so having a rock-solid understanding of ownership rights is absolutely critical.
Right, you definitely want to go into that with your eyes wide open. So far, we've talked about how to acquire property in Koh Samui, but what about the what? What kinds of properties can foreigners realistically set their sights on?
Let's dive into the types of properties foreigners can own because it's not as simple as pointing at a brochure and saying, I'll take that one. Condominiums are a popular choice for expats because they offer more direct ownership options.
That sounds promising. Are there any limitations on condo ownership?
There is that recurring 51% rule.
Okay.
The condo building itself needs to maintain at least 51% Thai ownership. But within that framework, foreigners can own condo units outright, making it a straightforward way to enjoy a piece of Koh Samui.
That makes sense, especially for someone who wants a more hands-off approach to ownership. What about those breathtaking villas and houses we often associate with tropical getaways? Are those completely off limits?
Not necessarily. Remember the Thai limited company and leasehold methods we talked about?
Yeah.
Those options come into play here, allowing foreigners to acquire villas and houses indirectly.
So with a bit of legal maneuvering, even those dream villas are within reach. It's like a choose-your-own-adventure for Koh Samui real estate. But what about someone like me who dreams of opening a beachside smoothie bar? Are commercial properties an option for foreigners too?
A smoothie entrepreneur. While owning a commercial property outright comes with the strictest limitations, the options we've discussed, like forming a Thai limited company, can sometimes come to the rescue.
Okay.
It often hinges on the specific type of business and navigating the regulations with, expert legal advice.
It seems like having a Thai limited company structure is a common thread for many foreign buyers in Koh Samui.
Right. You're picking up on the key strategy here. Regardless of the path you choose, understanding the legal ins and outs is essential.
Right.
Remember, we're talking about a significant investment in a foreign country. So, Dotting those I's and crossing those T's is absolutely crucial.
Our source material highlighted a stack of important documents for anyone looking to buy property in Koh Samui. It felt like a crash course in Thai real estate law. Could you walk us through the essentials?
Absolutely. Consider these documents your protection, clearly outlining ownership and the terms of the deal. First up, we have, well, it's infamous really, the Shinod, Thailand's version of a title deed.
Okay.
Think of it as the property's birth certificate, verifying its legal existence and proving it hasn't been subdivided illegally, which, was a common issue in the past.
Gotcha.
If you want to ensure a secure investment, the Shinod is your best friend.
So no Chanel, no deal. Got it. What other paperwork should we be prepared for?
Next, we have the Sales and Purchase Agreement, or SPA for short. It's like a detailed roadmap of the entire transaction, outlining the price, payment schedule, and any contingencies.
Okay.
If the Shinod is the birth certificate, the SPA is the prenup, ensuring everyone's on the same page.
I love that analogy. Makes perfect sense. Is there anything else we need to know about before, like, signing on the dotted line?
One more crucial document, especially for foreign buyers, is the Foreign Exchange Transaction Form, or a FETF. This form proves that the money you're using for the purchase originated from outside Thailand,
Okay.
ensuring everything aligns with their foreign currency and investment regulations.
So it's like showing a passport for your money.
Right.
Proof that it, entered the country legally. Okay, we've got our property's birth certificate, the prenuptial agreement, and the passport for our funds. Are we ready to make this real estate dream a reality?
Hold your horses. Even with all the right documents in order, never underestimate the importance of having a qualified Thai property lawyer in your corner.
Yes.
We'll be your guide through, let's just say, the legal jungle, ensuring the deal is legitimate and protecting your investment every step of the way.
That's invaluable advice. It's not the time to skimp on expert legal counsel, especially with an investment as big as this. Okay, we've covered the allure of Koh Samui, the legal hurdles, the methods of acquisition, and there's all important documents. But I think it's time for a dose of reality. Paradise, as they say, often comes with its own set of unique challenges.
You're absolutely right. Investing in a foreign country always carries inherent risks, and Koh Samui is no exception. Let's shed light on some of those potential hurdles so you can go in with your eyes wide open.
All right, let's talk about the not-so-sunny side of Koh Samui real estate. What should potential buyers be prepared for?
We've touched on the legal complexities, but it's worth emphasizing that Thai laws regarding foreign ownership are subject to change. What's permissible today might be different tomorrow, so staying informed and up-to-date is crucial. On the financial side, hidden costs can pop up throughout the buying process. Think transfer taxes, registration fees, legal fees. These can quickly add up if you're not careful.
So that dream beachfront property might come with a few extra zeros on the final bill.
Precisely. It's like that old saying, the devil is in the details.
Yeah.
And speaking of details, don't forget about currency fluctuations. The value of the Thai baht against your home currency can fluctuate significantly, impacting your purchasing power and even your overall investment.
Ah, the joys of international finance. Always a factor to keep in mind. What other potential pitfalls should we be aware of?
Market volatility is another key consideration.
Okay.
Like all real estate markets, Koh Samui experiences its share of peaks and valleys. Prices can fluctuate, and what goes up can certainly come down.
Right.
Thorough research and a realistic understanding of market conditions are your best defenses against making an ill-timed investment.
Sound advice. It's all about being informed and strategic, not just jumping in headfirst. But beyond the legal and financial landscapes, aren't there cultural differences that foreign buyers need to navigate as well?
Absolutely. Thailand has a wonderfully rich and unique culture, which is part of its allure. However, communication styles, negotiation tactics, and even social etiquette can differ greatly from what you might be accustomed to.
So brushing up on your Thai language skills and cultural awareness wouldn't hurt.
It could definitely give you an edge. Building relationships, understanding local customs, and showing respect can make a world of difference in ensuring a smooth and enjoyable experience. Remember, you're not just investing in bricks and mortar. You're immersing yourself in a new culture with its own set of social nuances.
That's such an important reminder. It's about becoming a part of the community, not just, swooping in for a piece of the pie. We've talked about the potential pitfalls in Koh Samui's real estate market, but let's not forget what makes this island so alluring in the first place. There's a reason it's a dream destination for so many.
You're absolutely right. Beyond the legalities and potential challenges, the benefits of owning property in Koh Samui are undeniable.
All right, paint me a picture. What are the upsides that make braving those hurdles worthwhile?
Let's start with, well, the obvious. That incredible potential for rental income. Koh Samui is a magnet for tourists, attracting visitors from all over the globe who are eager to experience those world-famous beaches, vibrant nightlife, and luxurious accommodations. Owning a piece of that paradise means you can tap into that steady stream of visitors looking for their own slice of island life.
So not only could I potentially own a piece of paradise, but that paradise could actually pay off. Now that's a win-win. But beyond the financial gains, let's talk lifestyle. Imagine waking up to the sounds of the ocean every morning with nothing but sunshine and relaxation on the agenda.
You hit the nail on the head. Koh Samui offers a quality of life that's hard to find elsewhere. Think pristine beaches, lush rainforests, hidden waterfalls, vibrant coral reefs. It's an absolute dream for anyone who loves nature and the great outdoors. And let's not forget the incredible Thai cuisine, warm hospitality, and that laid-back island vibe that just melts away stress.
You're speaking my language. Our source material mentioned a couple who successfully invested in a Koh Samui property. Could you refresh our memory on their story?
Absolutely. It featured a UK couple who purchased a stunning three-bedroom villa in the charming fishing village of Beaufort.
Okay.
They snagged this villa for 8.5 million Thai baht, which, depending on the exchange rate, is quite a steal. Their property boasts a spacious 160 square meters of built-up area, all nestled on a generous 300 square meter plot of land. And here's the best part. Their investment turned out to be a savvy one. They turned their villa into a, sought-after rental property, especially during those peak tourist seasons, generating a healthy stream of income.
Wow, talk about a smart investment. Okay, last question before I book my flight. What does the future hold for Koh Samui real estate? Any insights into potential trends or changes on the horizon?
Well, predicting the future is always a gamble, but there are some interesting developments brewing that could shape the market in the coming years. Remember those 30-year leaseholds we discussed?
I do.
There's increasing talk about extending those to a full 99 years.
Wow.
This could be a complete game changer, providing foreign buyers with much more long-term security and boosting confidence in the market.
That would be incredible. What else is bubbling beneath the surface of Koh Samui's real estate market?
Another interesting possibility is an increase in the foreign ownership quota for condominiums. We might see a jump from the current 49% to a whopping 75%.
Wow. Now that would be huge. Imagine the ripple effect that would have, potentially attracting even more foreign investment and influencing property values.
Exactly. It'd be fascinating to witness how such a change would reshape the market dynamics.
So if I'm hearing you correctly, Koh Samui real estate offers a unique blend of opportunity and challenges, all wrapped up in a beautiful tropical package.
You got it. It's a market that requires careful consideration, thorough due diligence, and perhaps a dash of that adventurous spirit.
That's sound advice for any investment, but especially when venturing into, international waters. Well, I don't know about you, but I'm suddenly craving a plate of pad thai and a dip in the ocean. This deep dive into Koh Samui real estate has certainly sparked my wanderlust.
Mine too. It's a captivating market with so much to offer those who are willing to do their homework and embrace the adventure.
To our listeners, we hope this deep dive has shed some light on the intricacies of Koh Samui real estate. Remember, knowledge is your most valuable asset when making any investment decision. Do your research, weigh the risks and rewards, and most importantly, don't be afraid to dream big. Who knows, maybe one day you'll find yourself sipping coconut water on your very own slice of Koh Samui paradise.
That's a dream worth striving for.
Until next time, happy exploring.